Ms. Marvel. All right. So, what happens in the beginning of this? This Ms. Marvel episode 2?
That's 3.
Okay.
I gotta switch
So
it right now.
she got scooped up by I mistakenly thought that lady was her grandmother, but it was just a friend of her. Yeah, him and his mom. I thought it was just his mom was a friend with her grandmother. We find out that those people are from another dimension and they're like jinn, which is like demons, I guess. And
Pakistani demons.
Yeah,
in fucking mythical lore.
Yeah. So basically they were exiled from their dimension. And there's a couple of things going on that I'm not sure exactly what's what. So in the beginning of the episode is a flashback to 1942 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in Pakistan, I believe. And the jinn are searching for these bangles. Apparently there's supposed to be 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
But they only found one. It was attached to a blue arm. So we don't know what that was. And then on top of that, where they were standing, if you look at it, it's the 10 rings symbol. So this is tied to the 10 rings somehow, which might be whatever technique. Because at the end of Shang-Chi, they were like, we don't know what the hell this is, where this came from. So maybe wherever those bracelets came from, either those could be the second set of bangles. I doubt it, maybe not. Or whatever dimension those bracelets came from, maybe this one comes from the same place.
Okay.
I'm certain.
I didn't even realize that. That's why we need you, Hesh.
Oh, sometimes.
So then these 4 people go back to I guess this woman's house. They talk to Kamala about the bracelet, where she got it from, who they are, how they've been there since like the 1940s and they want to go home. They trying to get home or some shit like that. At first they play nice.
Yeah.
And then the episode goes on where I guess Kamala hasn't told her best friend about who she was, or like who like Nightlight is, this Nightlight. And then what happened?
I just said Nightlight.
And so she's talking shit about Nightlight. She was like, oh yeah, this bitch wild. And then she got voted to something in the mosque, like a
board member
of the mosque or whatever. Then it was Kamala's brother's wedding. They did that whole thing, and then her mother's going through things like, oh, my mother don't support me, she don't love me, she didn't come for my wedding, why would she come for my son's wedding? So basically all of Kamala's family is there, be it they flew in or people that were in town already. Bruno made Kamala a mask, like an eye mask, I guess.
Yeah, like her superhero mask, basically.
Yeah. And then they go to the wedding. The wedding happens, but then Cameron comes and says, hey, my mother want that bracelet. She ain't taking no, this bitch wilder. And we like, oh, I thought she was mad nice to me. What you mean? He was like, nah, my mother won't take no for an answer. They're here. They about to kill everybody here. Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah. Now this is where things fell apart for me. In turn, like the show's still good. I think the show's actually really, really good. Just story wise, they didn't mention, so I don't know. They've been around. They seem like they're pretty much immortal. They live forever. They've been alive. They've been here for at least 80 years and they have not aged. Yeah.
Chris Dorsey said those were Kree hands.
Yeah, so I wasn't 100% sure if that was Kree or not. But that would make sense because the Kree are the people that made in humans in the comic books, because they come to Earth and experiment and alter the DNA of humans, and that allowed humans to be a thing. And I think the Kree are where Carol Danvers ended up with.
Okay, so what does the blue come into play?
The blue.
Yeah.
Kree?
The Kree, yeah. Some of them are blue.
Some of them are blue.
Yeah, because I don't think fucking
have we been introduced to blue Kree before? Because they've all been green and everything I've seen.
Oh, they've been blue.
In Captain Marvel, they was blue?
Yeah, it was blue.
Yeah.
It was blue. Blue.
You know the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy with the hammer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Ronan and Accuser, he's Kree. Yeah.
He's Kree.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, blue.
You're right.
Nebula?
You got that. Nebula blue.
Nebula's Kree.
Is Nebula Kree?
I didn't know she was.
I think so.
I just thought she was blue. I didn't know she was blue. Yeah, Agent of
Thanos,
Shield was mad creepy.
I think Thanos is Ann Petway. These niggas just stealing people.
That's a very different reference. But I got it. But yeah, so anyway, my point was that shit was falling apart for me because it's like, if you've been alive and this long, you waited this long, and just because she said, "Hey, it seems a little dangerous, we want to try to figure this out," it was like, and she just got dumb and impatient. And I understand they gotta make the story go.
Oh yeah,
but like if you live this long, I think you can wait like a week for her to try to figure out how to do this shit safely. Not to the point where we gotta attack her and kidnap her and get her and do. It's like,
but how many episodes is this?
It's 6. They're all 6.
Okay, so we got to get straight to the shit. So now she got to go to fucking what is it? Something that her grandmother said.
It's just story wise, it just doesn't make. It's like, okay, you was fine for 80 years. I think you can wait a week or 2 weeks or a month, even, or however long it takes for her to fucking figure out how to do this without it being dangerous for people. But whatever, we got to get the story going. We got to have a villain, and so now they're the villains. I was like, all right, well, I guess. But yeah, we find out they find this bangle, and it's supposed to help them get back to their dimension. And they got separated from Kamala's grandmother, and I guess she just ended up having a life, having kids, and whatever, and then disappeared or whatever. I don't know what happened to her.
Mm.
And so now they're going to use the bangle and Kamala to try to get them back to the dimension. That's really, I think the episode ends with Cameron's mom grabbing Kamala by the arm and holding onto the bangle, and you see like a vision,
a train,
and a train coming.
Yeah,
and we have no idea what the hell that is. And then the episode ends.
Have you ever heard of a train?
That is a very specific reference, and I get that one. Fact. Super specific.
Oh, man. Fun times, man. Fun times.
Oh shit, that's
a throwback.
I forgot what this. You know what a train is?
You know what a train is?
Ooh, god damn! How your mom say that?
It was mad. Yo, it was 5 of us, nigga. It was mad of us.
So, I mean, tell me she gotta do it.
She wasn't.
I know. Mom shouldn't have said that either. Anyway, I lost my
Oh, she saw the train and then she went home.
Yeah,
and,
she went home because when the Jinn attacked, when it showed up to the wedding, and they were gonna kill everybody just to get to Kamala, she was like, "Oh, I gotta do something." So she pulled the fire alarm, and then and basically people saw her do that, so then parents got him like, "What's going on? Why you were doing stuff like that?" But she didn't want to tell them about what's going on, so they kind of sent her to her room. But then the episode ends with her grandmother calling her and saying, "I guess her and her mom got to show up. I guess to go to Pakistan. I think that's what she is."
Yeah.
I guess when she had the vision of the train, I guess her grandmother saw it too. So I'm guessing maybe her grandmother has the other bangle, or maybe she's just connected to it. Because in the second episode, Bruno did say, like, the power is coming from within Kamala because she's part Jinn.
Mm.
I guess the bangle will just help activate it. So we'll see what happens.
How much are we putting in the stock that the grandmother is homegirl from the flashback, but rebranded? She's in hiding.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so. I think something happened and she just dipped, or she knew. I think,
or did she have both bangles and then she sent one off so just they can't both be obtained at the same time?
I think that. I think I think something along the lines of that. I think because they were exiled from their dimension for a reason. We don't know what the reason was. They're probably really shitty people, and I think maybe after being on Earth for a certain amount of time, she kind of changed her ways and kind of grew and realized, well, we can't be allowed to get sent back, because maybe, I'm guessing what's going to be is like, if they get access to because they don't have the full abilities because they can't access the power from their dimension. So I'm guessing if they were able to get full access to the powers from their dimension, they're going to basically try to take over Earth or some shit like that, or be evil. I'm guessing that's really what it is. And I'm guessing the grandmother realized that and worked hard to like keep them from finding the baby separated and shit. So I think it's along those lines.